Guys, my name is Abonwe Hibenzu and he is
Lushomo Emmanuel Momba.
okay, he's my my brother. So actually we are here to do something special for you, for those who are still in schools and those who have interest in learning. So my brother, what subject do you think you can really help our brothers and sisters out there?
The subjects that I'm thinking I can help my brothers out there, I think I can start with commerce.
Commerce. So you people, you are the one who are in charge of commerce.
Yes.
Every environment we do commerce in our environment.
We do commerce in the environment. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm sure you are going to like this. My brother, how do you understand by the term commerce itself?
When we look at commerce, it's talking commerce. This is trade and aids to trade. That's a simple way on how we can define commerce.
So it means there are two things involved there, which is trade
and aids to trade.
And aids to trade.
Sure.
Will you briefly explain what is trade itself?
Trade. Okay. Trade is the exchange. The exchange. Wait,
or the buying of goods and services.
Yes, the buying of goods and services between maybe two or even more people.
Okay, I think in my own way, the way on what you have said, I have understood it like trade is buying and selling of goods.
Yes.
In aim to make profit.
The aim to make profit.
So it means you can start a business with the aim to make profit.
Yes.
No, can you start a business without an aim?
No. That's not good. No.
Are you sure?
Okay. I'm thinking the main reason why we start businesses. At the end of the day, what do we want to do? We want to make profit in the money that we've invested in. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, what I'm thinking about, trade is very good for especially looking at the economy.
It can really help us for
if
now.
we don't sarapuka, my friend,
Okay.
you can remain in bad economy. Okay. For now we are going to discuss the types of aid to trade, of which we are going to find we have banking,
Warehousing,
insurance,
advertising,
transport,
communication.
all those. So we are going to start by defining them, and we are going to try to define them in our own understanding. Then later we try to go deep on each of them. So I would like to start with which one should I start with?
Let's start with warehousing.
You come on. Okay. Warehousing is an aid to trade that helps a businessman or business worker to keep or to store his goods or her goods. For example, we have bonded warehouses, we have
Scale retailers,
freezing like a fridge. What else do we have? So those fall under warehousing. So you find that a businessman will start a business. Now, sure, are you telling me that when you buy fresh things, are you going to keep them for a long period of time?
No.
Yeah, so that's the reason why in commerce they have provided that aid, which will help customers and the business people to keep and store their goods. For example, you buy beef. Are you going to keep beef for a week or for a month? So better you have a simple warehouse where you are going to put your meat in the fridge to stay at least when it freezes. After a week, you try to cut a meat and eat. Those who like So if you look at that, it provides a lot of service. What can I say? For example, you keep your goods, then later you use them. That's an advantage. rather than things to waste there and then.
Yeah.
So it is a privilege for someone to have a warehouse and keep things.
Mhm.
So commerce is very good for
Very
everyone,
important.
though people hate
Everyone.
it. So remember, commerce is done everywhere. In your homes, whatever place you go, that is, you do commerce, you use commerce, transport, whatever. So which one do you like to touch a bit, you explain a bit?
Maybe I'll go on advertising.
Mhm.
Maybe it's very important for after someone has these goods in the warehouse, or maybe now might want to sell them. So what will this person do? After warehousing them, he would want people to now know about the goods that the seller has for stock. So in that way, he might use various methods, maybe on television, maybe on the radio, even posters at times can help other people know about the goods that the seller has for stock.
I like the explanation. So which means advertising is it's an aid to trade
It's an
that
aid to trade as well.
help trade to take place by informing the customers and about the goods that are available
Yes.
on the business. I'm sure I get something from there. So what are the importance of advertising?
Advertising. Advertising, some of the importances or the importance of advertising, people can know the goods that the seller has for stock worldwide. Whether someone stays in Monze and the seller maybe stays in Northwestern Province, but that buyer in Monze wants to buy the goods that the seller in Northwestern Province has. Through advertising and watching through the television, the buyer will be able to know the goods that the seller has.
You've gotten it, and I like the explanation. I wish it was just there and then you put in the head, then even on the paper, just there and then. So, okay, I think he has talked about the importance. Though there are a lot of importances that are supposed to be talked about, but remember, commerce provides a lot of aids to trade, and we are also going to talk about transport.
Transport, yeah.
So transport, when you look at transport, for me to move from here, like this is Kasempa, for me to move from Kasempa to Lusaka, I take, or from Lusaka to here Kasempa, how am I going to deliver my goods? I will need transport because it's a long distance here in the middle. There's no way I can get my maybe a fridge, I carry it on my shoulder, moving at I'm going to Kasempa.
Not possible.
It's not possible. So there are ways on which you can use transport. Transport is helping us to move from far different places and deliver our goods from one place to another. So which means transport is an aid to trade that helps trade to take place by delivering goods and services from one place to another. So transport is also very important. So I think you start liking commerce. Don't just see
Take it for granted.
yes, because even remember when you are not, maybe there are a lot of people who are doing commerce. They are not educated, you have never gone to school, but because of commerce people are able to live. They are doing their businesses, they are able to have they are doing they are entrepreneurs, but they have never been in school because there is commerce worldwide. So love commerce, it will help you. So transport is very important in terms of living. It can improve someone's standard of living by delivering goods that we don't have from like for example we don't have here in Zambia, but outside Zambia they are. Because of transport, those things might come in and we'll be able to use them. For example, computers. How can the computer come in? We never had computers in Zambia just because of transport. Those who are outside there, they brought those computers within Zambia, were able to use, and the living standard has improved.
Very much.
What else do we have? Oh, did we even say banking? Banking is also
banking
an
is
aid
also
to
one
trade.
of my
So, what do you think is all
Okay.
about banking?
I think I'll leave banking for you. I'll go to communication.
Okay, you can touch on that.
Communication. We all know that communication is the sending, receiving of messages. So maybe communication also just falls a bit like advertising. Maybe a seller can want to talk to a buyer. Maybe he might want the goods there and then. So through communication on the phone, the buyer will be able to send the goods to the seller through communication and transport sending. That's one of them.
Okay, looking in connection with what we have just discussed, we said the advertising, transport, warehousing. Now we are on what? Communication. How will you know that they are goods from, or how can someone know there and then that someone has goods without communicating? There are ways how we communicate. Like this, we are communicating. Even you who is watching, we are communicating, you and me. Like even here with my brother here, we are communicating. How? By delivering information. He is communicating to me, I'm communicating to him. So for me to know that you who is watching has goods, you have to you reach me. You can use a phone, you can use any other media ways you can use to communicate. You can use a computer. So now technology is advancing from that Motorola, from what now you find that communication is advanced. So within minutes, seconds, information reaches. So it is very important because you find that within seconds someone has already received the information. Long time ago, people who were living in the past were using drums, beat what for someone to know that there is something, just trying to communicate. But nowadays, within seconds, someone receives the information. So comments is very important. I will continue saying that comments is very important because it has made us to know all these things that you are seeing. So beach actor. Yes, we are saying banking. First, how do you understand banking? Before we go deeper, how do you understand banking?
Banking is like the safekeeping or the safeguarding of either money or any valuable things. It can be jewelry, even notes and coins, in short, money. So it helps us keep the money and avoid it from maybe theft. Because if we keep it in the house, we are not 100% secure. Our money is not 100% secure. So it's better we take our money to the bank. So that's how I can explain
so
the bank.
Is it good, for example, when I have 1 million in my house, then instead of keeping money in my house, I decided to make my own bank. I go and dig a pit, I put my money in the cassette, then I bury it. How safe is it? Is it safe for me to do that?
That's not very safe, because nowadays, children of nowadays are now active. We can find maybe they're building a house, so maybe they can be forced to dig down. Maybe even in that same process of digging down, they find your money, and obviously won't come and consult to you that we've picked money, that and that. They obviously just get it like that. That's not good.
So that's why Commerce has provided an aid to trade, which is known as banking. So it safeguards people's money. It keeps the money. Actually, this is just in the simple terms. It will keep your money, and later you can access it and use it. And while keeping the money, there are even some interest. As you are keeping the money, you are gaining a profit on top. So that's why commerce is very good and very important.
Very important.
For example, I am a farmer. Instead of just keeping my money anyhow, in my pocket, better I take to the bank, because at the bank is not sometimes where rarely you can remove the money. sometimes where you find there's like a specific time, yes, where you can even withdraw money. So it means we can keep the money, not where you're just anyhow, any like a baby cries for you, I want a sweet. You enter the pocket car, when you have money, sometimes it's easy to do anything. So it's very important to have a bank, because a bank will safeguard your money and you can use it for the future. Mind you, there is even an interest of having a bank account. And these other things, as you keep the money, it means you are gaining, you are having a profit. We are remaining with one thing that we're going to say.
Yeah.
Is it insurance?
Yeah, it's insurance.
Oh yeah, insurance. So insurance, what can we say? It's something, okay, it's an aid to trade that covers someone else's properties, life. For example, if I want to assure my life, I don't know how my death will be, anything, God forbid, I don't mean I will die anytime. So you find that when anything that happens, an accident, then in an accident someone dies, insurance now, it will cover someone. It doesn't mean it will bring back the life of someone, but it will play a law on that person who has died by providing money for that money that you've been giving to the to the insurance company. So it means that they will help the family in terms of buying requirements that are needed. For example, funeral cover, everything, foodology, and other things that people cannot manage at that time. Even what can I say? For example, a vehicle. You can also insure a vehicle. There's a difference between assure and insure. So there is where you find assure, it means life of someone. Then insure is something that it can be replaced. You see, it can be it can be remained, or it can be replaced. Yes. We're saying something that can be replaced. It means insure. Then something that cannot be replaced, which is looking in terms of life, it means assure. Anyway, that was just our presentation. Thank you very much for watching our video. We would like, and we are just asking if you can invite others, share the video, then even subscribe on my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, I was with my brother here.
Thank you.
His name is Lishamo. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much once again for watching the video. Goodbye. Shalom, shalom.